And we may be back. I think we were sniped out the box there momentarily. I don't know if it was the young boomer pulling out the modems or if it was the cucks over there at YouTube. But let me know if you read me loud and clear. This will be part 2 of the Bitcoin search trend. We got knocked offline there with the Soy EMP. I apologize for the hiccups. It could be on my end. There's a little boomer running around here. I think he touched the modem. But we're back. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know if you read me loud and clear. Passive Crypto Choke, XPO, Rafterman, the boomers out there. Let me know if you read me loud and clear. We should have a few boomers here back in the population of the chat box. This is part 2 of the Bitcoin search trend live stream. We were knocked offline momentarily by perhaps a Soy EMP or perhaps by the young gunner himself. I think he was fiddling around with the modem. So it's all good, guys. We are live stream health on the green. Indeed, and we were talking about the mathematics over here on CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin dominance at 66, Bitcoin at 83, Ether at 183, Bitcoin Cash at 225, Litecoin at 55, Binance passing EOS at 1896, and EOS at 311. I was mentioning that I believe EOS is here to stay because they paid the piper in the form of a settlement of, I don't know, what was it, like $22 million or something like that? Okay, no video, Soy EMP, sound clear in Slovakia. Okay, I had to refresh the chat boxes. I wasn't getting the... So I don't think it was a Soy EMP. It may be the young gunner there. He was running around, and I think he touched the modem. And that's what it is out here, guys. It's like a daycare up in here and with the chance. We got the little babies running wild. Did you get that too? Yeah, I did, Rafterman. Thank you so much. Let me drop a bomb for Rafterman. You dropped me $2 in the super chat. In the prior live stream that was just knocked offline. I did see it come in, Rafterman. I appreciate you so much. We dropped some bills off the sky. Follow the trend here. Rafterman dropped $2 in the super chat, showing love to the young boomer and the boomette that are running wild. And shout out to the gunner. And yeah, shout out to the young gunners. Let me drop a bomb, a sniper for the gunner. Boom. Why don't we snipe a bunny too? Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Someone was mentioning that we're still rocking the young bull calf here in the bottom right-hand screen. And I mentioned that if you can source me or create a bull with a ring on its nose and smoke coming out the nose, I would really appreciate it. That's what I'm looking into, okay? I'm looking, to swap out that little baby calf. And if you can source that or create it, send it over to champagnecrypto@gmail.com. I'll be very appreciative. I'm heavy into Ripple. I'm not here to convince anybody. I respect BTC safe spaces. That's a good one. Thai City, I like that one. BTC safe space, I like that one. You don't want to trigger anyone with the Ripple. I like that. Let me drop a bomb for Thai City. That was a funny joke. Yeah, I know you're into Ripple, and I'm not saying that the price may or may not go up, but I'm not a Ripple maniac, and I find it fun to trash Ripple holders. So I'll probably trash you for holding Ripple, but it's all in good spirits out there, Ty. Yep, EOS has paid to play now. Ripple hasn't yet, which could mean they are gearing up for a bigger hit on them, a big sitting target. Perhaps they have. I don't know. It seems like they've already, they're one of those blockchains. I mean, they got the Clintons behind them or whatnot. So, I mean, as far as the price, it may go up, but I don't think it's a sound blockchain. And the fact is that all decentralization and centralization apart, I don't think that there's anything spicy there. Forget about crypto ethos or anything. Just look at it as a business. Yeah, it's okay. It may work or not, but I don't find it as the next thing. Bitcoin's way better in my opinion. Ripple's trash bags. That's how I feel. But anyway, I'm not going to go into the Ripple debates because I don't want to hold the bags, and I'll continue to make fun of those holding Ripple, including Ty, even though he's one of our crypto bros. And stay booming out there, Ty. Mark is back. He says, told you I'll not sell alts. Hope you followed my advice. Alts dead 2 months, not now. Alts gaining a little weight. We see Bitcoin dominance drop to 66. So let's see what happens. We're trading sideways with the bits. Some of these alts are in the green. I can see here on Trading View, including Maker, Link, Zcash, Binance, BAT, and others. So, some of them are in the green. Token holders are the safe space seekers. There you go. That was a good joke, though, Ty. I like that. Shout out to CryptoZilla, Marlon, Joey Bits, Michael Toth, listening on my bicycle going home from my office. Okay, shout out to Michael out there in, Slovakia, right? Shout out to my worldwide boomers. And CryptoZilla's right. EOS has paid the piper. So I would expect it to stick around. It's one of those blockchains that paid to play. So some, you know, blatantly pay to play, and others are probably secretly shaking hands. I think, you know, Ripple may be one of those secret handshakes, but, you know, I don't know. Shout out to Megan Event Kaboom. Ripple has known devs, Satoshi, Santa Claus. Ripple's centralized decentralization is a fake meme. If you feel I like that, I still say Ripple should be your coin. Nah, it's not my coin. I didn't say it's a fake meme, but I question decentralization. But, you know, we'll leave that for the other video. But yeah, Marlon, I had to snipe out a Ripple clown yesterday telling me, okay, that Ripple is not centralized and that the transactions can't be reversed or your account, calling me a fudder, but whatever. At the end of the day, you're right there, Ty City. Do your own research and don't come over here to try to argue with the champ. There's some people like, you know, that guy sniped out the box yesterday. Never been here before, but he wanted to come here and argue. Grab the mic, basically, off the stage. A newcomer. Imagine if we were on a stage here and just some guy comes randomly out of the audience and tries to grab the mic and you know, steal the show. It's very funny. Passive Crypto says, cut the replay. Yeah, you're right. I'm in the gym getting them gains, champ, buying more Bitcoin at all times. Shout out to Joey Bits. Making them gains. I just came back from the gym. Did my squats, my bench press. I'm back on the bench press after rehab that shoulder. I still haven't gone back to the doc with the MRI results. It's back and forth with the doc out there. But I'm feeling better. So, you know, I started doing lighter on the chest. And I've been rehabbing because you know, the shoulder gets a little bit tightness and it's compromised when working out chest as well. But I'm back. Very light, though, on the upper body. And if you're not putting weight on the bar, you need to do it right now, guys. I don't want any weaklings. I don't want any Vitaliks here in the population of the chat box. Because if Vitalik shows up, I may have to snipe him out, too, just because he hasn't been eating his protein. Ripple will be hit by U.S. government like Libra. They are getting their regulation legs under them, and they will either take Ripple over or snipe it out the box. Long Bitcoin, short Ripple. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not even shorting Ripple or longing. I'm not even dealing with Ripple. I'm not much of a shorter, but, you know, I can see that strategy. I'm long bits. I'll continue to hold it. I want to know what you guys' predictions are for price of Bitcoin in and around the halving. I've stated it in these live streams, these recent live streams. I think we're going to maybe fall short of an all-time high. So I give it a range of about 16,000 to 22,000. Okay. And, you know, drop a comment. Let me know where you think we're headed at, too. Let's talk about this Bitcoin search trend. And this is out of AMB Crypto. I have it linked down below. Bitcoin's Lazarus syndrome leaves many obituaries unwritten. You can see here, apart from Bitcoin is legal and is Bitcoin going up, one of the first few search suggestions on Google when you type is Bitcoin they put is Bitcoin dead? For some, it might even show up as the first suggestion. So is Bitcoin dead? Is that what people are looking for? Why? I think that's telling. Some people are asking, is Bitcoin dead? I think it's far from dead, personally. But the search results are reflecting that people are searching that. No, Bitcoin's not dead, and that's the end of it, says the article. A 20% drop in 48 hours on September 25th caused Bitcoin's liquidations worth $700 million on BitMEX. Again, this article's linked down below if you want to read it. There are people like Mr. Renev, whoever that is, who are sure that Bitcoin will go down to zero, providing technical charts to back their claim. You still got people out there saying Bitcoin's going down to zero. I got people saying that's going to go down to 1,000, 1,500. Listen, we've dealt with the doom and gloomer since the beginning of this channel. There's always a few out there that are saying it's all over with. And, you know, there's people that love the doom and gloom. You know, it's like, you know, the fear porn. They love it. But, you know, I don't think so. You could see the search results here on a graph. And the truth is that they have gone down significantly. Although not directly relatable to Bitcoin's health, is Twitter's mentioned volume has reached an all-time low. So this is the chart for Bitcoin tweets, historical charts, reaching an all-time high there during the price all-time high. But ever since then, the search results haven't really recovered. And I've talked about this in my new blood video. I think that we need some new blood, some new interest, some more search. And that could be why the price is kind of stuck sideways. You know, there is more sellers than there is buyers at the end of the day. So something to consider. Also, the Google trends for Bitcoin search volume has not recovered since it hitting an all-time high in 2017 and is on a descent, says this article. Moreover, the same can be said for altcoin, most of which never really took off after the 2017 bull run. So you can see the interest over time in Bitcoin's Google search trend, a nice spike, but it seems like we haven't recovered as far as the search. I think that this search and the interest, this to me is a technical indicator. This is one that's not really considered by some of the charters out there, but search trend volume on Bitcoin is big. Okay, and I know Marlon's mentioned that before. Altcoins can be broadly classified in two types: those that are legit and were built to solve a specific problem, and those that were purpose-built to profit and are scams, said this article. To an outsider looking in on the price of these coins would allow them to infer that these altcoins are scams. And then they go into talking about altcoins being scams. I don't know about that, and I don't really care. I'm a Bitcoin maniac. Long live Bitcoin. So it goes on to say here in this article that despite the search trends being low, the fundamentals are looking stronger than ever. The hash rate, which is the lifeline of the Bitcoin network, has been relentlessly climbing, registering new all-time highs. At press time, the hash rate was 102 which I think is it exahash? I'm not sure how to, what the EH stands for. I know there's terahash, but I think EH means exahash. That's a whole lot of power on the hash rate. And again, hash rate is how much computing power is the sum of the computing power on the network. So you got hash rate there, 100.9 EH per second. Okay. And you could see here, even the transactions fee has gone down. So ever since they put on segregated witness, you could see back in June 2018, average fees was about $3.90. And then back in the all-time high, December to 2018 to January 2019, average fees were $22. Remember that when you were trying to send like $100 of Bitcoin and they were trying to charge you like $20 in transaction fees. That has changed ever since they adopted SegWit. And the rates now are a lot lower for transaction fees. Now they're about $1, less than $1. You can see that. So check out this article. I find it interesting that the search trends for Google are down. And one of the main is Bitcoin search results that pop up is Bitcoin legal and is Bitcoin dead and is Bitcoin going up? So, it's something to consider out there. And I have this article linked down below. I'm not going to read it in its entirety. I encourage you to do so if you like. Done major research and no big holders in Ripple was made by big crypto guys as a money game. They made a cult army to build it up while they continually make coins to sell secret network. Okay. I refuse to guess on a time frame. Long term, I believe Bitcoin will go beyond our dreams. There you go. Marlon's talking about Zilla. Passive Crypto Show is asking whether Steam is still alive. And Main Event says, yeah, it is still alive. Crazy Ivan says, Champ, please comment on price manipulation due to repo bailout occurring every day now. I don't know anything about repo bailout occurring every day now, but if you don't think that the price have been manipulated, then you're being naive. Listen, there's manipulation in almost every network. I mean, aside from crypto as well, there's all kinds of manipulation, guys. Okay, how manipulated is it though? And I would say that, yeah, there's manipulation in Tether, there's manipulation in crypto, in the exchanges. Some are more honest than others, but there is no such thing as 100% free market anywhere, and that's just the bottom line here. But I don't know about the repo bailout and the specifics. I can't comment on them. Definitely manipulated. Yeah, it's been manipulated. Listen, it's not just crypto. The government, the fiat, even the company you work for has some manipulation, arguably. But, that's what it is, guys. So, we just got to deal with the reality here. Being kept sideways. Yeah, we've talked about that. The market makers perhaps making, dropping the price and then, trading the peaks and valleys. We've talked about that in prior live streams. Shout out to Crazy Ivan, Bulls on the Block, asking CryptoZilla if he owns any Zilliqa and whatnot. Shout out to the boomers. This is part 2 of Bitcoin search trends. And drop a comment. I shared this article here. It's talking about Bitcoin search trend volume has gone down significantly. And if you type in is Bitcoin, the top 2 search results that pop up via Google is Bitcoin legal and is Bitcoin dead. And we know that Bitcoin is considered a commodity by many governments, including U.S. But some are trying to, some are trying to compare Bitcoin to both a commodity and a security. I don't know if it's ever been cleared up. These regulators, I don't even know if they even have the power to regulate Bitcoin. If you're a Securities Exchange Commission, how could you be regulating anything that's not a security? It's like, imagine if the SEC started trying to regulate, I don't know, corn or something. You know, I don't know. When big money makes their moves to make money, that's not manipulation. If you had the money, wouldn't any of us drive the price in the direction you make the most? Yeah, you got a point. You know, big money, when they drive the price, I think that everybody's trying to manipulate the market somehow. You are also manipulating. We are, let's say, by hodling, we're manipulating the market as well. But I see where you're coming from there, Marlon. But what he's saying is that I think what most people think is that some of these exchanges work in tandem and they move the markets. And I think that that's a possibility. We've seen some funny bunny with Coinbase too, when the search volumes go up or whatnot, they pull things offline. They don't let people trade or whatnot. So I think there is some manipulation, but it is what it is. And I mean, to assume that there won't be any manipulation in a market that's free, you're free also to manipulate. So at the end of the day, that's what's going on. They've been adding more crypto tax things for us U.S. citizening this year, it seems. Yeah, I heard about that. And, you know, I don't really get into those topics because I don't know the legality. And I'm really, you know, that's not my area of expertise. If you're interested in tax questions or whatnot, contact a tax attorney. Passive Crypto Show says inside jobs. Yeah. In a free market, the object is to buy an asset as low as you can and sell it for as high as you can. Yeah. You know, and I agree. You know, buy high, sell low. I mean, buy low, sell high, excuse me. But yeah, everybody's out there trying to make a profit. So to think that the markets are not manipulated to somehow, you know, it's rather naive. It's all about knowledge over emotion with any of this crypto. Absolutely. I'll take a few more comments and questions. This is part 2 of Bitcoin search trends. Bitcoin Cash on Coinbase was a crazy inside job. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but I know at one point they weren't going to give the users their Bitcoin Cash or whatnot. I don't know, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't hold crypto in Coinbase. I don't hold my bag in Coinbase. So, you know, I don't care. Bottom line. But yeah, I know those that are holding their Bitcoin in Coinbase, there was a possibility that they weren't going to get their Bitcoin Cash at one point or not. I think there was like a class action or suit, or I don't know. Everyone is manipulating the market. Yeah, I think so. Even by hodling your Bitcoin, that in a sense is trying to manipulate the market, saying, no, I'm not going to sell my Bitcoin. So, you know, BitMEX will liquidate you for fun. That's not manipulation. Shout out to Jay. I own nothing as an individual, but does the entity I work have this, or that isn't my place to say, but I know about Zilliqa. Okay. Hit the likes indeed, says Rafterman. Yeah, hit the likes. $18.26. No, $82.78, excuse me, on the price of Bitcoin. And let me go back to this article, because there were some price predictions that I wanted to share with you guys here that were shared here. So John McAfee, he continues with his crazy price predictions. You can see this is in the bottom of the article that I was just talking about. When I predicted Bitcoin at 500,000 by the end of 2020, it used the model that predicted 5,000 at the end of 2017. Bitcoin has accelerated much faster than any model assumptions. I now predict Bitcoin at $1 million by the end of 2020. I will still eat my dick if I'm wrong, says McAfee. So I doubt this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I like the bits. I'm a crypto maniac, but this is wild. $1 million. Listen, I mean, I'll take it. I'll be happy to be a millionaire by the end of 2020, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I wouldn't wait around for this. And you got Max Kaiser says Bitcoin has hash approaches 90 quintillion per protocol's hard-coded game theory hash precedes price. 28,000 in play. That it's believable. That's believable. And yeah, that's some of the crazy predictions. So you got, listen to this. You got one prediction saying $1 million by the end of 2020, and then you got another one saying 28,000 is in play. So nobody knows what they're talking about, guys. We don't know. But I mean, I'll tell you, the long-term predictions are all more than what there are right now. Marlon says, if you feel BitMEX is cheating you in some way, then go to another exchange. Plenty of places now where you can 100x leverage. That's true. Main Event says, Bo Palney thinks all-time high. If we go above 10K again this year, we'll see. Okay, I don't know who that is, but let's see. Guys, we need to stop wasting time focusing on who and what is manipulating markets and look for ways to make gains in passive income. I agree. None of the old metrics work for Bitcoin. There's 5 new ways to short it, and Tether has grown into a proxy Federal Reserve. I like how you put that, a proxy Federal Reserve. And some argue that's part of the crypto cabal and that they're in, they paid the piper. So I don't know, but I don't like Tether either. Passive crypto shows McAfee seems to be eager to eat his meat. Indeed. And Marlon says, lazy investors complain, profitable investors learns ways to gain. And CryptoZilla says, it's just finding the way to ride the manipulation and be okay with it. Right. You got to follow the trends. And, whether it's highly manipulated or not, or just even following the trends in the sense of going to Bitcoin, thinking assuming it's the next thing, that's following the trend. We got 18 crypto maniacs here in the population of the chat box. I didn't have to snipe anybody out the box today. I know Ty City's holding Ripple, but he's not trolling me, so it's all good. It's all good. But you won't catch the champ holding Ripple, although Marlon thinks that I'm about to jump on the Ripple train because I'm calling Satoshi Santa Claus. I'm still believing Toshi's Santa Claus, though, to be honest with you. That's a whole nother... I'm going to do a follow-up to that video, and we could talk about the conspiracy theories. But for this video... I'm still Bitcoin bull. Learn to follow the big money and not fight it when trading. Passive crypto income is important indeed. Yeah, indeed. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and tune down the live broadcast and go kick it with the boomers. The young boomer out here is screaming and yelling. I think he's trying to pull on the modems. I think we got the point across as far as the Bitcoin search trends being lower and people asking if Bitcoin is dead. I think that is directly correlated to the price. And until we find more interest in Bitcoin and new blood, I wouldn't expect the price to go up that much. Crazy Ivan says, thanks, champ. Thanks for tuning in, Ivan. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Make sure you check the links down below. Check out the article I shared, and I'll be back tomorrow with the good crypto word. Stay strong out there, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto.